This video is going to discuss the Dropbox section of your eLearn classroom. The Dropbox is used extensively by online classes, and the instructors for the Fast Track program also use it for a ground class. Most of the time you will be using the Dropbox for a piece of work you'll complete at home, and you'll put it in the Dropbox for grading by the instructor. Now, some of you may have already done this with other instructors. However, I may be using it just a little differently, so I encourage you to watch this video. So let me get out of the way and we will proceed. As always, we begin by logging into eLearn. Again, I suggest you do this directly through elearn.ballstate.edu, and that will take you directly to the login screen without having to go through the portal. Enter your username and password, and you are at your home screen for the semester classes. Again, here I'm using an example from fall 2012. We will take a look at CrimJ 1010. Click on that, and we are at the home page for Introduction to Criminal Justice. And what we're going to do right now is we are going to look at the Dropbox. So you click on the Dropbox, and you will see a list of various topics. I would estimate for any one of the classes you will probably have 2, maybe 3 Dropbox assignments to complete, and this is where you will do it. What you do is you complete the assignment at home, and then when you're ready you click on the Dropbox and upload it into the Dropbox. What I want to make sure everybody understands is that I use the plagiarism checker, and it will be turned on for all of the work you will be submitting in the Dropbox. So let's take a look at how that works. Again, it will be turned on for all of your assignments, and what I'm doing here is making sure that the work you submit is yours and yours alone. What I look for when I see your assignments is numbers and colors like this. Now, I do understand that you will all be writing about the same topic, so yes, there is going to be some overlap and some words will be the same. But what I look for is a relatively low number, and I like to see these nice blue squares which tell me that you have submitted an individual piece of work. And again, this is where I look, and this is what I hope to see. Now, what I don't want to see is something like we have here. Notice the red box and it says 82%. This was copied from another student while they were working together in the library. Now, obviously, the student that submits it first will come back with a very low percentage number. The student that submits it second will, of course, have the much higher number. I never know who copied from whom, so if this happens, you can expect both of you will be hearing from me. In this case, the student had to submit a separate assignment to get credit. Here, look at the sort of off yellow orangish color there, and it's 68%. During a final assignment, again, 2 students shared their work. And again, both students in this case suffered a 1 full letter grade reduction for the course for each student. That may seem harsh, but understand, the college does not tolerate plagiarism or copying each other's work. All right, here we see a 44%. In this case, the students submitted the same paper for 2 different classes. At least it was very, very similar. You are not allowed to do that. You are to submit separate work for each class. So in this case, the student had to submit a new paper. Now down below, you'll see 97%. This student submitted a research paper that had been submitted by a whole different student in the state of Tennessee at a college, a state in Oklahoma at a college there. Now you may be wondering why only 97%? Well, when I instructed the students, in this case it was a term paper, that language such as contractions was too informal of a language to use in a term paper. So in other words, you shouldn't see any can'ts, won'ts, shouldn'ts, and things like that. So when the student went out and found a term paper before it was submitted, the student went through and changed all of the Oklahoma students' contractions to cannot, should not, will not, and things like that. So in this case, when it was submitted, it was only 97% copied. In this case, the student not only was given a failing grade for the assignment, but she was failed for the course. Again, the college will not tolerate plagiarism. All right, I've already explained why only the 97%. All right, we are back to our question, comments, and concerns screen. Please, as always, if you have any questions about this topic, submit me an email or preferably put it in the coffee house where your classmates will see it and so will I, and everyone will also see the answer.